kills Ted.
Escaped from custody, Bridget Hawthorne realized that she had a problem and an opportunity. Her problem was that Dr. Raleigh was pointing the police in her
Crackle.
direction. Her opportunity was that the press had labeled Hawthorne a dangerous madman, and he was once again at large. If Dr. Raleigh were to come to an unnatural end, Hawthorne would be the most logical suspect.
She looks a bit strange. How long is her arm?
Are you ready for a cocktail, kitten? The night of the murder, Bridget Hawthorne was attending a fundraising dinner with her
Suppose
new
arms are that
boyfriend,
big, aren't they?
Rolf Klink.
Maybe.
Thank you, Peter, for your introduction and inspiring call for sedation. I mean sedition.
She was leaving around 9:30 p.m. She cannot satisfactorily account for her whereabouts until after 1 o'clock the next morning.
This is dragging on.
At
Fucking too long.
midnight, Dr. Raleigh and her fetus of 8 weeks were lying dead in the woods.
Could have sped it up a little
Laid
bit.
in the grass next to her body was a bracelet upon which was inscribed, "To Ted, love Bridget." The police were expected to conclude that the bracelet was ripped off Ted Hartran's arm in the death struggle. However, the bracelet
I
had
just
not
thought of
been
another
Ted
decent thing.
Hartran's
A
possession.
pause button,
The bracelet
so I can
was
help.
stashed in the home of Bridget's mother.
A pause button would help too. Skip button, pause button, go back to the
Ain't
last
nobody
thing
here
button.
wanna buy nothing. Go away.
Bridget Hawthorne had clawed it back when they divorced.
She gave it to him, and I made her get it back when she come home with the kids. It was up in her box only 2 days ago. How'd you get it?
Ladies and gentlemen, only one person could have placed the bracelet at the scene of the crime. Only one person wanted Ted Hawthorne locked up and Dr. Raleigh silenced. That one person is none other than Bridget Hawthorne.
What is with that skeleton picture?
Now it's your turn. You must now present your case in Bridget's defense. To win,
Oh
you
no.
need to expose the hole in the
Loading
Constitution.
something else.
Your first witness is Bridget's mother. Good
Oh,
luck.
might be over. That'll make me happy. Can I leave? Is this a game or is it just some shit movie?
My Bridget's a good girl.
Oh, it's just some shit movie, isn't
She's
it?
a dog. There's no way she killed nobody.
Oh, it's a game. Alright, game's good. I know she has a gun. Who am I? Who am I playing as? Didn't tell me. Ask Grandma if she saw Bridget remove the bracelet. What did you do on the murder?
Well, I don't keep no diary. One day kind of slides into the next, but I expect I did what I usually does. Get up, do my stretch,
Get up.
eat breakfast, watch Canada AM, and then I
Kennedy in.
go for a walk, buy
What's that?
smokes, visit the post. Then I get back, eat lunch, and watch The Young and the Restless. I usually fall asleep and wake up to Oprah, and then I get up, I fix supper, I eat, I do the dishes, watch Jeopardy.
Fucking
Although I
wanker.
can tell you, I can't quite get much of them right. I say my prayers, and I go to bed.
That fucking tosser's put everyone to sleep and now he's gone to sleep too. Ask Grandma if Ted ever came by the house the week before the murder. Ask Grandma if Bridget ever used a gun. Did you see Bridget there for murder? Ask Grandma if she locks the door when she goes out. What's a gun got to do with Bridget anyway? That girl didn't get killed by a gun. So it's kind of a stupid question to ask. I guess that would go towards showing her as violent. So the fucking introduction thing said I need to get Bridget guilty, unless I was talking to someone else or something, and the ghost has told me to make Bridget innocent. So I don't know what to do. Did you see Bridget day of the murder?
Well, sure. She was with me, looking after the kids until about 4 when her man came by in a big car to take her out. She come back at the end, the 10 o'clock film.
That's interesting. You wish to cross-examine? Thank you. How many channels do you get on your television?
Oh, just the one.
Are you aware that the 10 o'clock movie was bumped by a football game that night and didn't start until after midnight?
I might
What
have
is
zoned
this
out.
echo?
No further questions.
I don't want to have to declare a mistrial due to incompetent defense. I'm putting you on notice. Either you smarten up or
What?
I'm going to have you replaced.
What the fuck? What the fuck did I do? All I did was ask her a question. And now you're saying I've done wrong. Why? What did I do wrong? Fucking bollocks. More stupid crap. Take your chance with a different approach. Yeah, different
I
approach.
just
Why
can't
not?
credit why that bum Ted ain't being called the
Fucking
killer.
wanker, Judge. So what if the defense is shit? What did I do wrong? All I did was ask Grandma if she saw Bridget the day of the murder, and then I get this dickhead judge saying, "Oh, you're a..." I don't know, what did he say? I'll have to listen to that fucking echoing bastard again if I click that, so...
Sure. He come by when he's on the lam to play with the kids. I shoot him out.
Asking her if she has a gun. I know she's got a gun, why bother? Just so it can be on record that she has a gun. Ask if it were possible Ted took the bracelet when he was visiting the kids.
I guess it's possible if he come by when I wasn't around. Otherwise, I keep my eyes on him pretty close.
Tell the judge now for questions. Ask Grandma if she locks the door when she goes out. I don't know. I'm senile.
No, I don't believe in locks. Locks force you to break windows, and the sound of broke glass sets my ticker off.
Or you could use a key. Save you breaking your window. What is this answer? Fuck you. Answer. Tell the judge no further questions. Ask Grandma if someone could have broken in her house and stolen the bracelet.
Yeah, I expect that's exactly what happened.
Objection!
Objection!
Sustained. The jury will disregard the witness's conclusion. The defense has
Hypothetical
established only
question,
the
not
possibility
allowed here.
that somebody else could have taken the bracelet.
Phew.
You're pretty smart.
Fuck you,
planted
ghost.
the possibility in the jury's mind that somebody could have stolen the
Screw
bracelet
you.
and planted it there to incriminate Bridget.
Screw Bridget too. Fucking bitch. At least if I played the echo, I wouldn't have to listen to him.
Well, it could have been Ted, or it could have been that other creep. I declare my Bridget has the worst luck with the fellas.
Ask Grandma to whom she was referring, that other creep.
That big shot Ralph Tinker Clinker, whatever.
Ralph Tink. Ask Tink, Grandma, if Mr. Tink ever entered her home. Home.
Are you kidding? That boy is much too high and mighty to dirty his boots in my home.
Well, he could wipe his feet on you, silly cow. Ask Grandma what evidence she has that would suggest that Clink is dishonourable. Ask Grandma if she thinks Clink had an ulterior motive. I've forgotten a word. That word might come up if I click that.
What do you mean, ulterior motive?
Come on,
What does
Echoer.
that mean?
Tell me the word I forgot. I'm trying to think of the word. The word for things like that, in that same phrase that they say in court isn't allowed. Not hypothetical, but something else. Like, assumption, but it's not that word. It's something else, like saying, is he there for this reason? It's not hypothetical. It's just, I don't know. It's something. Explain to Grandma that ulterior means beyond what is seen or said. Rephrase for Grandma that Mr. Clink had a purpose other than companionship. Yeah, try that.
Objection! The question is leading and slanderous.
Those aren't the words
Sustained.
either.
Mr. Clink is not on trial here. I will
Fuck
not
Mr.
preside
Clink.
over testimony that will lead to a libel case. You are removed.
Fuck you, you piece of shit.
Well, Rolf Klink is a very powerful person. You must be very careful about how you phrase your questions.
Stupid, corrupt judge. There, that's good. At least that's there.
'Cause I know a snake when I sees one. It's in his eyes.
I don't remember you saying that. Ask Grandma what evidence she has that would suggest that Mr. Klink is dishonorable. Caution her that Klink is a respected pillar of his community. Well, if I want to suck up to the judge, sure, but fuck that. Suggest to Grandma that Bridget was an unlikely date for someone such as Mr. Klink. Perhaps he was using her for a devious purpose. He's not on trial here. He gave me money. Ask Grandma if she thinks Mr. Klink had an ulterior motive for dating her daughter. Other than fucking her and fucking her and fucking her some more, what else could he want to